What's up, party people? We're here. We're partying, and we're playing pinball.
We're playing pinball. That's very exciting.
Hopefully the sound's coming through. Everything sounds good. Thank you. There's people here.
We have sound? Is there sound? Can you hear us? There's a camera. Hi, camera. Hi, everybody in Twitch land. It's the Jeffs.
It is the Jeffs.
It's
We're
the
just
Jeffs.
two Jeffs playing pinball.
Just a couple of Jeffs banging out some pinball.
That's what we do. I'm here. I'm joined by Jeff May, comedian, historian, pop culture, boxer, guy.
Culture boxer. That's
what
right.
it
I
is.
beat the hell out of Bugs Bunny.
We're here and we're gonna play some. Lord of the Rings. I think that's what this is.
This is Lord of the Rings. This is one of my favorite tables. I don't get to play it very often.
Why not?
Very collectible, and a lot of people keep it in their houses instead of in public.
I have heard that.
And I don't have access to people's houses.
Well,
except for this specific case.
Which is weird because you weren't invited. You broke in.
I am so big.
You broke in the home.
I'm a large man, and I do what I want, so I'm here to play.
I'm just hoping you'll leave if we score some points because I feel threatened. This is kind of a home invasion, and we're theming it. Since our entire city is on fire, we figured that Mordor is like...
we're going to be like the Ent that put himself out in the end.
The head dunk.
The Two Towers.
The head dunk.
But so I'm very excited to be here. I'm so happy to be here. And if you are one of my people, first and foremost, thank you for joining. And do me a favor, and other Jeff a favor, better Jeff, and follow this account. Follow this because the streams are fantastic. Jeff is a great, great dude, and there's lots of really amazing people coming on to this as well. Not just me, so definitely do that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course.
So yeah.
Am I allowed to play pinball now? Do I hit this?
We do. We should hit that a second time. Sid, you want on?
Okay, there we
Let's
go.
hit it a third time.
Sid is here as well. She's not a Jeff, so she's not going to get the big bump that we get. But
handbag has joined.
Sid, do you want to say hi on camera? Do you want to get in on this? Or?
I want everybody to tell their most embarrassing Jeff May story in chat.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, I'm seeing some friendly so yeah. Jeff May on Twitch, but he has podcasts. That is true. Yes, be scared, but also we're kind of fine. I live in a concrete jungle. So here we go. Let's see if I can get a super scale here.
We are in the middle of the trifecta of fires. But
Yeah.
they are very far away.
The breathing quality is great. So I'm gonna, because this is a stern, I'm gonna hold down my left flipper to try to go for this super skill shot. Did he get it?
So
He sure did.
he 100%.
I was being
did.
silly.
He freaking nailed it.
Already.
Call every shot if it works.
Can I call every shot? So this is one of the problems with this game is the amount of
Training that happens.
the columns. There's a lot of corners to hit and have it shoot right back down, and that center lane is a little bit of a turd. So
Yeah, the rejections are 100% real. That is very true. Oh boy. School's out for fire.
yeah, there's too many fires. That's right.
Yeah, back in my day, they just let school out for snow and stuff. Now it's when your city is on fire. All right, so I don't know if anybody knows anything about Lord of the Ringings, but let's talk about it. Let's talk about that.
What would you like to talk about?
Let's talk about starting modes.
Starting modes. Are you starting a mode right now?
I just did.
Okay, what did you start? The Palantir?
I started War of the Ents, which is funny since you were just talking about doing the head
up
dunk.
the War of the Ents.
Yeah. So you start a mode by hitting the center shot, which
Which I almost got.
you almost. And
and then we drained. So look at that. I thought I was in a lot of trouble. Dan asked if points are measured in Cimmerillions. That is an excellent question.
Wow.
Dan Telfer
wow.
is one of the nerdiest, most brilliant people I've ever met. If you guys,
that's a deep dive narrative right there.
Dan Telfer, guest of Jeff Has Cool Friends, and what a guest he was.
Wow.
I think you're still in
Debatable
there. Yeah,
statements.
that was. Sid is coming in here to show everybody what happens when an attractive person plays pinball,
Right.
which is
Oh
nice.
my god.
That's true. Definitely the better looking
No.
one of the
Yeah,
Jeffs.
No.
yeah,
She's the
yeah.
best looking Jeff
the
here.
best Jeff, and probably the most talented. Which thankfully I'm tall.
Are you gonna make me a pinball guy?
I'm
You're awful.
talentedly short.
Why would they be so threatened by
No,
that?
what's wrong with that? Zach, I believe that is Zach because he said New Zealand. So Zach, I don't even know if you guys have do you guys have pinball? How does pinball even show up in New Zealand? You guys wish it?
The balls drain backwards.
Yeah, they go.
Right?
The Coriolis
They-
effect is really.
The in lane is the out lane.
All right, so I'm starting ball 2 with a little over 2 million. Not our
That's
best
a huge
opening
score.
spot.
No, that's grand champion material. Right
Oh,
there.
is it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So here we go, right here. Nope. So I didn't. Cool. Give it back. Are you serious? How did she get a ball save and I didn't? That is
Better looking Jeff.
bullying. Oh yeah, the camera saw.
The more attractive of a Jeff you are,
They give you a little bit.
they
more
give you
I
leeway.
get it.
You get
I
extra
it. That's
seconds.
fine.
Game lasts longer. All right. Anyways, so yeah, we're on fire. Literally. So we start modes by shooting up the middle, which is not that.
A lot of corners.
A lot of corners.
So you're a bumper. Like you like the bump.
I jiggle, I'll shake, man. The machine needs to be nudged. That's
You know,
part
I
of pinball.
I actually avoid it usually because it's like other people's property.
Oh, I don't mind. You can
And,
shake the hell out of it. It's part of the game.
I also, because of my general size, I want to make sure that I'm not wrecking shit. Because there are times when people are like, "Hey, can you open this door?" And then I like accidentally like break the door.
You're like Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, kind of. It's just like a big. We got warg battle here.
All right. Yeah. So there's 3 multi-ball modes. Let's talk about multi-ball real quick.
Okay.
This is the people that want to know about multi-ball, which is probably nobody in the chat right now. But if somebody watches this later and wants to, let's tell them.
So multi-ball, essentially, like, multi-balls are great, and I'm assuming you guys know what they are, but, like, the important thing for a multi-ball, when you have multiple balls out there, is to make sure that you're not getting it too fast, which is actually the biggest, nice save. The biggest concern people have, we gotta bash that Balrog,
Boink.
when they're dealing with this kind of stuff is, like, they want to get the multi-ball so fast that they don't get any points off of it. The best way to deal with a multi-ball is you have a mode going and then get the multi-ball.
He speaks the truth. And the 3 multi-balls that you can get here are you can collect enough souls by the green boys up in the top.
500 souls.
Definitely some of the best callouts in pinball. 100%. You can get 5,000 souls by the green boys in the top. You can spell keep on the in lanes, which if I can get the ball to stop moving around, I'd show. If you spell keep on the in lanes, it will light your right ramp.
And you can move those over with the flipper, by the way, you'll notice. So, like, you can plan a strategy.
Well, we just started the 3rd one, which is if you hit every shot is assigned to a character. So if you hit every shot in the game, it will qualify this mode,
That's
which is
Fellowship,
the
right?
hardest one. Yeah,
The Fellowship one, yeah.
Fellowship, you got to bonk old Fireboy in the middle, and then hit any ramp. So he's been bonked. So now we just need to hit either ramp, and they're lit with blinky arrows because Stern loves blinky arrows.
Stern wants you to know where to go.
You gotta know. Everybody loves knowing where to go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Get up there. Nope. And then you can do that and not score any points. Come on.
Look at that, Jeff, a good run. Yeah, you are a bouncy boy.
I'm a bouncy boy.
He is salting this table.
There is a tilt bob in here. Tell the people what a tilt bob is.
So a tilt bob essentially is this little guy. It's a little guy that it's usually like a ring, right? Like it's a ring with a little piece inside, and if it like rattles the ring, then that's how you know you've tilted.
It looks like a redneck butt plug.
Yeah.
And then it hangs in the middle of like
guys-
a larger.
You guys know a redneck. Sid, come on over. You guys know
Speaking of rednecks.
redneck butt plugs.
Sid, where are you from?
I'm from the South.
What part of the South?
Originally from Virginia. But
yeah, that's pretty redneck.
I was raised in Florida.
Oh, yeah,
As a
you're
child.
not a redneck at all.
Yeah. But there's a reason why I am here. My family is not.
That is because
That's
they
a
couldn't
story
get
for
out of
another
county
day.
fast enough.
By order of the
No.
king, the city must empty.
I just didn't want to say.
That's a good yes and. That's a good yes and. Way to torpedo me, pal.
So, Friday, on next game, we're gonna have
Bring
Yeah.
her in. We got a 4-player scenario happening right here, so I can get humiliated by 3 different people.
4 Jeffs.
Two
attractive
4
Jeffs.
Jeffs, 2 good ones, and then the male ones.
Right.
So Dan saying, I was like, thank you, Jeff, for saying I'm the most attractive person. Oh no, not in the chat. To play pinball. Okay. Dan, you know, Dan Telfer is a very attractive man.
I saved it.
It happens occasionally.
He's come and boxed with me before. He hits really hard.
Nice. Yeah. I'm assuming that's what you want in boxing. Do you want to hit hard or soft in boxing?
Depends on the scenario. When I'm training with people, I like to hit soft so I don't do any damage. But if I was competing, yeah, pretty hard.
I'm assuming every single person in here knows. But how did you get into boxing?
So I got into boxing when I was. So there's a lot to it. First off, I loved growing up in the heyday of heavyweight boxing, Mike Tyson, and I had Mike Tyson's Punch Out when I was a little kid. I always loved the sport, but it's I lived in a small cow town. We didn't have access to boxing, and even if we did, my parents weren't going to pay for that training. We didn't have that money. So when I went to college, I transferred colleges from the University of Maine to Westfield State College to be closer to a girlfriend who would leave me within a month. But they had
College was good.
Well, the college, I didn't have a great experience, except Westfield State College had a boxing club, and it was run, like the coach was this legendary coach, this guy John Korsnicki, who actually worked with Muhammad Ali.
Cool.
So,
The butterfly.
so I was also, and it's important, all of it. I was also very overweight. I was the heaviest kid in my class, and so like, I was not going in great directions. I was starting to get really depressed, and I signed up for boxing at the same time and just poured myself into a sport that I absolutely loved. And I started, because I had played every sport in high school and I hated it, but I did it for social survival. You know, I didn't want people to make fun of me. You know, that's the 90s. That's going to school in the 90s. It was harsh.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
For someone who's struggling with weight and they find something that's exercise related and passion for them, but they're finding a hard time committing. Like, what helped you break that wall that was like, I want to do this and this is something I'm going to commit to?
Oh, with boxing? So like for me, a lot of it happened to be something I was very good at. And I got a lot of compliments from my coach. I view things, because I have this like weird sense of like do your job duty. And so like a lot of it was me just being like, you don't have a choice. Like, it's time to get to work. Like, this is your job as a human. Keep yourself healthy.
So you kind of felt like a calling for boxing like right off the bat.
Oh, once I started, I was 19, which is late. Great ball.
That was an
save, by the way.
incredible.
That was one hell of a ball.
Now
That's
that-
why you're the better Jeff.
Now that we missed it and it's already well past, let's go.
Oh, look at this.
There it is. That's the dream. But the rest of the ball was really good. We just missed all that.
Now look at how
We missed
deep
all that.
into third place I am right now because of that terrible ball too.
Yeah. Oops.
So like boxing was a form of difficult suffering that I really loved. And like I felt welcome there. You know, I kind of, you know, and you can talk all about like all the different, you know, inconsistencies that a chubby teen with ADHD is going to have in his life. And this actually, I lost so much weight so fast, but I lost it in a very healthy way, which was also really important. Like I didn't do any crash dieting. I just.
I feel like anybody who's done shadow boxing or even just played around with throwing a few punches,
Yeah,
realize that it burns like you get tired.
I burned calories having fun, and it helped me out. I lost 60 pounds in 3 months.
Wow, that's.
I made myself. I had transferred back to my old school. Nobody even recognized me. And
How was that reintegration?
going back to the old school that I went to.
I mean, come on. Like I
It was
feel like that's
fine.
every coming of age movie is like you go away and come back a different person.
Yeah, it was weird, but it was also like I'd only been gone for 1 semester, so it wasn't that bad. Like I was still the same person. I just looked different, and then I was more active. And So there it is. And then I just stay with it. I've stuck with it for the past 24 years because it kind of saved my life.
That's wholesome and kind of awesome.
Yeah, it's like it quite literally saved my life because I don't know, if I had continued with the sort of diet and exercise that I had found towards there, like I might be battling like heart disease or something. Like, my relationship with food is difficult because I am what's called a compulsive overeater. And I just learned to make better decisions that were healthier for me. That's what I did. So I still box.
Shout out to Wessel real quick. I saw that. I haven't seen, speaking of people that live in the South, I have not seen Reddit in a million years. Thank you for tuning in, my dude. I hope you are doing well.
How do you see somebody being here?
It's on the purple list. And you have to hit the spinny wheel of death, though.
Look at that. Oh, okay. So we have JK, Handbag, Archimedes.
Oh, Archimedes Nuts is here. Oh my god. Welcome back, my dude. That's our
draw. I believe that might be Oliver, if that's correct. And if that is Oliver, big shout out.
Shout out to Archimedes Nuts. That's our resident mathematician.
Hell yeah, dude, math.
He's gonna be a doctor soon. Dr. Math.
Dr. Math.
You heard it. Look, Archimedes, we're playing a different game. I don't know.
I love that.
I don't know if you recognize it.
Dan's here. I love this. I love seeing the people here. I love seeing my folks. Wessel 99 is the 99 because of the graduation year. Shout out.
I don't know. That's an excellent question. Probably. That would be about right. Also, a shout out to everybody who is tuning in. Thank you. As a small startup of just doing fun pinball stuff.
Small but mighty, baby.
Like, I don't know if you know, there's not a lot of people streaming pinball on Twitch. But we trying to do it. We making it happen. We're not making that save happen, though.
Well, you got the extra ball at least.
Sid, I have to show you how to shame us with replays.
You don't want to... I don't need any replays on anything I've done.
Well, every one of my drains can be replayed. I relish in the shame. I plan on making a montage of just Sid drains where it's just 20 minutes of her draining. Kind of like that.
People will love that. You're still up, dude, aren't you?
XB, bro, XB. We do not have extra balls turned off.
Thanks for something I didn't think of as being on Twitch. Yeah, man, I mean, Twitch has a lot of really cool stuff. I almost thought about doing the I Must Break Yous on Twitch. But I decided that I would just stick it on YouTube for the most part.
What is an I
Must Break You is my my card opening show.
Oh, okay.
So, and I Must Break You, of course, being what Ivan Drago said in Rocky 4. That name was actually given to me by Dre Alvarez. Don't call your show I Must Break You. What are you?
Was he right? Was he right?
He was right, yeah.
All right.
We will journey through
I
Moria.
finally learned to keep the ball on the table for more than 20 seconds.
I bet.
It's not about how long. It's about what you do with the time.
No, it's the long is really about it. Yeah.
250 more.
Yeah, that's part of it.
500 more.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you really opened the gate for that ball to go down, huh?
It just bounced.
Well, you also opened
take
both
a look.
flippers up.
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
Yeah.
You gave him a gate by opening both those flippers up.
Yeah.
You feel really apologize. Apologize to the
Sorry,
people.
internet.
All right.
You live and you learn.
So we got Mariah coming on.
Welcome.
Do I go first again? Is that the
why
rule?
not? Take it on. You're the
Worst,
guest.
yeah, worst is first, right? 500 souls.
Get hold of yourself. 290 more.
Naked Indian Chief.
A fun name. Yeah.
That's a fantastic
I hope
name.
it's a fun name.
Well, hopefully we can learn, or you can learn, we can learn, we can all learn. Life is learning about how to play a little pinball.
You need people.
500
Oh, that's too bad. I miss y'all. Take care. Dude, same to you, Wessel. I hope you're doing really good down there, man.
100 more.
Down in Georgia.
Georgia. I see.
Georgia.
Why, I do declare, Senator Pinballman.
Number 2. Nice. Let's see.
A lot of nothing here.
Yeah, it is.
Come on, recognize
Like
it.
Silky.
What happened?
It's here. It's just.
Oh, that micro switch is So if your micro switches are too tight,
Yeah.
they won't function.
So it'll.
And I loosened it.
There we go.
That's ball search. Hopefully it'll jimmy out. We might have to do a repair live on stream. But that's not going to be fun. So let's hope we don't need to.
So here we go. So you'll notice I hit the right flipper. Oh, it doesn't matter.
We make for the refuge of Helm's Deep.
Thanks, Shin Zero, because I don't know who you're talking about. There's 2 Jeffs here. But you're probably talking about that one.
Who's this? What's this happening? Shin Zero. Shin Godzilla?
Oh, Lordy.
I said that because you have that.
More people. I do. I have a Godzilla.
So
And
it
I have
looks
a
to me
Mothra
like
shirt
the
on.
Switch is gonna need a little bit of a thing, but I don't mind waiting until it.
Ball
kinda-
searches? I don't
yeah.
know, man. I think we should pop it open and do a little live pinball maintenance.
You want to? You guys want to see Zen and the art of pinball machine maintenance?
Here we are. We're at it. Man, if you're just joining the stream, we were playing some Lord of the Rings pinball. Kind of. We just stopped playing some Lord of the Rings
Switch,
pinball.
yeah. If you're just joining us, you watched me drain.
Yeah. We're gonna pop this open real quick.
We're gonna pop this open. We're gonna flip the switch. So, oh, Dre. Speaking of which, I said Dre Alvarez gave me the name, and so that's him right there. Nerd Numbers Dre.
Amazing.
That is Dre Alvarez, who named I Must Break You, and is my co-host on Nerd.
Nice.
Our monthly podcast.
Yeah, it's these. Go.
Well,
They are 3D printed. They actually came with. You got it. It came with the game for getting a little bit of extra grip on it.
so now this is how you can actually get points on a stern. Because we just kind of start tapping those things real quick, and then we just make really good things, good things happen.
We gotta take these off. Which is
So wait, so Naked Indian Chief is Joe, dude. It's good to see you, bud. Oh, look at this.
not us having to go all the way.
Look at this. This is unprecedented right here. Jeff here is going to go in there and fix the switch.
See it, but
Needs pliers. So this is one of those scenarios too where like pinball machines, obviously they are very, very complex. And so anything, even this game, which is about 20 years old, you know, something hits it, it doesn't go through. There are people, and there's less and less people, by the way, that know how to do this. It's becoming a lost art of repairing older pinball machines. But so this is one of those things. Jeff, how long did it take you to learn how to fix this stuff?
So that's an excellent question. So a friend of mine is one of the Disney Imaginarium guys. He's an old timer named Rick, and he probably doesn't want me to call him an old timer, but he's not watching, so fuck him.
Because he doesn't have a Twitch account because he's too old.
He's too old, exactly.
Yeah,
Anyways, but he put himself through college repairing pinball machines back in the 70s and 80s. And so, you know, I bought a few games from him. He and I became friends, and he just kind of helped to educate me by answering unlimited questions.
Oh man, that's awesome.
So if you just harass people enough, they answer.
look, I'm not above that.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see here, this switch is not registering on being pressed. So now it is a little bit, but it's freaking out. To me, I have a feeling, which I can't lift it up because of the rig, but we're gonna try to get to it anyways.
So Jeff's going in there to fix the rig, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna slap the side of his head to bump it up. Yeah, that's right. Ow! So Dre's saying, wait, folks other than Jeff have cool friends. To which Naked Indian Chief said, "Well, no, technically it's still a Jeff with cool friends."
That's
and
true.
that is true. So
Yeah,
you
you're
are
not wrong.
You are a Jeff who has cool friends.
That's true. I only have one friend. Jeffs are only allowed to have one friend.
Oh man, this is a problem because.
Okay, and now you can see when we press it down, it's on, up is off.
Okay.
Shoot the right tower.
So we're back in business.
All right. So then, glad you could fix it for everybody but me, I guess. So
Yeah,
that's
well,
cool.
your score was bad anyways, so.
It was not great.
Yeah, we're moving on.
So I'm going to sit down in this chair, and now I'm the one in charge. so I'm gonna just start typing on your broken in half keyboard.
This is a new.
This
is a new adventure. I'm not sure of how to get over. Normally, you have to lift the game up to get over the rails, but I can't get back there with the rig in the way.
Wait, what do you need? Do you need like a?
I need to move this camera.
Do you need
out
a
of the way.
big man?
Do I need a big
Do you
man?
need big arms? Big man. That's
Do I need some big boxing arms?
I have not a lot of skills, but I do have the skills of like blunt.
You have a? Are you like Liam Neeson? You have a?
We have
set of very
same
important
nose.
skills.
Yeah.
All right, we made it work.
Yeah.
We're good.
I don't know who you are.
Well, welcome to Jeff and Jeff repair pinball machines.
Jeff, and Jeff.
Oops, and the magnet thing gets pulled off.
Oh, there you go. Wow,
right.
look at that.
Good to go.
That's fun.
Look at that.
Put the lights back in and we're ready to roll.
Jeff has cool Jeff. Jeff's have cool friends. I gotta be honest, man. All of these are great.
Jeff has to repair pinball machines. I feel like I'm at Ace Gogi right now because none of the games work. I'm just kidding. Shane takes really
Yeah, he
good
takes
care of
really good care
the
of
games.
I feel like
All right,
maybe
let's get the
there.
glass.
I don't want to talk smack on any local bars or anything, but yeah.
No, Ace is an amazing place to play.
Yeah,
There's a lot
Ace
of
is the
amazing
place.
games. Ace is.
Sorry, Ace Hardware.
Hopefully Ace isn't on
Just
fire
kidding.
right now. I don't
mean,
think there's
there's
anything
usually,
near.
you know.
Oh shit, that was not quite low enough. Can you put that back on the rail or hold the glass so that I can?
Ooh, getting a lot of text by people that are like, "Hey,
You want to hold the glass?
Yeah.
you good?"
Don't lift up on it.
I'm not.
If you shatter the glass on screen, that would be both amazing and
Yeah,
terrible
that would
at the
be
same time.
Twitch legends. Didn't catch the other person's name. I'm assuming it's maybe Jeffany.
Jeffany?
No, Sid here is an honorary Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My actual name is Sid.
Megadipties, or Megadipties 412 says Jeff may has the same special skill of Jack Reacher, the skill of large.
Nice.
That is fair.
Good to be big.
It's
Good to be
sometimes
big.
Not on a plane or in any form of travel, and not for like a life expectancy thing.
No,
but,
bad for living.
But like honestly, like, so are we restarting the whole thing?
We do need to restart the whole thing
Oh,
because
okay, that first ball was.
this is a win for you.
Of course it is.
Yes, this is a huge win.
So why don't I go fourth then, and you guys really go for it?
Let me make sure the brown eye of Sauron is back where it needs to be here.
Do we have that in there? Where is it
There
supposed
it
to be?
is.
There.
I've been putting it right there.
Oh, that looks like porn.
Yeah, this is the great butthole of Lord of the Rings. All right, we're back.
Welcome.
There's 4 people on again. And Mariah's back. Go away, take it away.
Nerd asked for Jeffamiah, but we have a Jeffariah.
That's true.
Hi here, Dylan.
Haven't even started yet.
Get hold of yourself.
So many Jeffs.
450
seems like really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like it seems like a nickname that might be racist. If you're just like, wait, is it where's the nomenclature? Appreciate it.
Oh, that was
Used
bad.
to describe the brown people in Arabia.
Are you?
1800s.
You're supposed to play the
Drain?
here.
No, let me go
he's
fourth.
Oh, he's 4th.
Because
All
I
right.
went first
Do
last
you want to
time, so
alternate
like
or do you want to?
three.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. I didn't realize that we had
3.
I don't remember this whole
And I'm
conversation.
doing great here. So we have.
You're doing great.
Better Jeff here.
I don't know about that.
Out of the park.
I don't like that name at all. 2 Jeffs, 1.
You have my eye.
What? No, but why are you shaming me for saying it?
We don't shame.
I'm just counting Jeffs. There's 2 Jeffs here, and we're on 1 pinball machine right now. What's the problem?
100 more. 250 more.
So apparently, all of the callouts were recorded by the original cast and crew, which usually nowadays it's all sound-alikes.
I mean, they were working on these things for quite some time. I'm sure they had time. Hey, real quick, can we say 500 real quick?
500 more?
500?
John Rhys Davy did such an amazing job
Yeah,
with
I'll
this.
also add, he'll be pretty much anything.
That's true. Do you know that from
Rhys Davy,
experience?
yeah.
Like a back alley scenario, or? 2 Jeffs, 1 pinball is probably going to get filtered for sure.
Search.
Well, you know, that sounds like a search that you want to filter. It's a good one. All right, let's see if we can actually make some pinball happen here. I'm also a little worried about getting it in the SAM shot because since we just fixed it, there's a lot of pressure for it to work. You know?
You know what? If it doesn't work and we got a ball searching for this ball,
Screw it.
we'll do what we have.
Let's just do it. Fuck it,
Let's
we'll
just
do it
the
live.
legends.
We'll do it live! Sorry about that.
Tilt it.
Nope. Nope.
What? Violent. Man, you really set up a
Oh.
very slow-mo.
It is slow-mo. Because if you're gonna...
There's one still.
Oh, that's Jeff on Jeff violence right there.
Yeah.
We're coming to.
I would like to give a big shout out to all of my people that have followed this.
I will help you,
That
man.
means a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of people showed up and did that, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Look at that. We're trying to hit 50 so we can put silly little animations and
Is that all it takes?
bits in it. Yeah. it
Well,
only
for
takes
those of you
50.
that are watching that are not subscribed, get on it, man. Let's get to 50. See if we can get to 50 tonight.
What? Don't talk crazy.
I would like to.
I would too, but...
I would be one to sign up, but I signed up immediately.
That's true. You're a Jeff follower. You're a Jeff follower. You're following
I'm
a
a
Jeff.
follower.
Jeff
Went in
on
the
Jeff
butthole.
action.
Look at that. You got it right in the butthole.
Oh, I love that.
Amazing.
Oh, I should mention also that this is not the original game sound. This is Pen Sound, which is a
Oh,
company
that's
that puts
right.
out special soundboards for it. This is the original soundtrack mode. So I'll switch it over to the. In fact, we'll do it right now for your ball. It won't. I
Wow,
promise.
seems like you keep trying to
I'm
screw
just
me
gonna
over.
mess- anything to mess up your games. We're really afraid. Get it? You go all the way to 0, and it loads the next one. That is not the original sound. Come on, change it again.
This is interesting.
That's also not it. It's the next one. Here we go.
I haven't played this game in so long that I can't tell.
You'll know the difference. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm
this
sure
one.
I'll know the difference now. Now that
Okay.
you told me.
Yeah, this is it. Let's make sure that our volume is good. That should be about right. I don't know. If that's...
You guys let us know in the chat how the volume
Yeah.
is showing up here.
This is the original sound for the game, and then we'll go back to the other one, because I think the OST one is better. Welcome to
Hold
Mike.
of yourself.
Get hold of yourself.
100, 250 more. You have my sword.
Yeah, I do. Huh. Right up the BH.
Look at that, hold your ball.
Yeah, it's really,
That's
really.
magic.
Yeah. It's a tight space.
Is it satisfying?
I have to destroy the Witch King. So now, if you look, folks, I have to hit what's blinking.
Thank you, Indian Chief. Yeah, we got just the one mic right now. It's weird. You'd think I'd have more. Maybe I do, but they're not plugged in.
The dead are coming.
The dead are going to maybe die again. Yeah, take that, Sauron. That's your real name?
Pretty sure it is his real name.
I don't know. I don't know the guy.
The sound for this game was right on the cusp when they were switching over to digital sound. Well, I guess the first game right after Twilight Zone was the first DCS game. That was when they fully switched over. But there's plenty of good classic kind of FM digital sounds, like Sega Genesis style.
Love it. Sega used to make really great pinball machines, actually. They did Godzilla, didn't they? Godzilla '98.
I think they did Godzilla. They did Frankenstein. They did
Ah!
Baywatch. Don't forget.
Oh,
don't
I
forget
love
Baywatch. I'm gonna assume regular viewers and pinball enthusiasts want the pinball sounds more. Well, you know, if you
Maybe,
want it
who
up,
knows?
let's turn it up. We can do that. Here we go.
Okay.
Maybe drop it a tidbit if y'all are gonna drop more.
Oh, okay. So maybe the pinball volume is louder than ours.
Then we can swap.
We can fix that. Where am I standing? I'm in third place. Second place.
There we go. Let's play some pinball.
You have my axe.
All right. You love an axe.
Yeah. So what are Jeff May fans doing for 2025? Like, do we have a bunch of New Year's resolutions occurring right now?
Do you have any resolutions? I'm trying.
You gotta get closer to the mic.
Yeah,
People can't hear you.
but I'm not a Jeff May fan. As a matter of fact, I'm probably his biggest critic.
Really? Well, what does the Jeff May critic do for a New Year's resolution?
I'm trying to be more steadfast in my reactions to things.
What's your favorite thing you've reacted to recently?
Well, you know, like here's the thing: is like I'm really big on expectations, and a lot of times if things don't go my way, I kind of get a little bit like in my own head about it, and I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying not to take failure so personally this year.
Okay, that's a good one.
Because this career is based almost entirely, you know, it lives off of failure, and the more you can dust yourself off and deal with it, the better.
What do you think the easiest thing to remove dust off a person is?
Like me personally, it's self-improvement.
Oh, that sounds better than a ShamWow.
ShamWows are only really good for removing moisture, not dust.
Okay.
I was actually the ShamWow guy for Halloween.
Nice. That's an excellent choice. Let's get these wargs. Let's
This
get them
was
up.
when I was a teacher. It was for the dance. I showed up with my faux hawk and blue polo.
You had a mohawk and a blue polo?
Faux hawk. I did the faux hawk.
What did you
Vince
teach? I think I know, but tell the people what
I
you taught.
taught world history actually.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Jeff, you're up.
Other Jeff.
Third Jeff. Second Jeff. Oh, who's the second?
Oh, you're second Jeff. You're third Jeff.
Who played second?
She's up. All right, you're up. Right now.
Who's player two? Every Jeff gets to decide their number by what they're playing. So I'm Jeff 4.
I'll be 1. Oh no, I don't want to be. I'll be me.
Oh, she did? I stole her ball. I'm disqualified.
Wow.
All right.
Oh
That's
my.
okay, I'm still
Well, you
in
know
your
what?
ball.
You have more points than you did
Yeah.
before. This is a win.
Look at that. All these
Kinda.
people are. I'm going to study a bachelor's in history.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm 2 now.
That makes sense why you
Yeah.
So look at that.
Finally.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Finally
wanting
makes
to play
sense that I'm
pinball. I
confused.
love that. It's such
Usually
a
there's
fun.
no sense behind that.
Pinball's so fun.
What's up, Mega Dipes? I don't know if that's how you say that.
I think it's with a T, so it's Megadiptes, maybe?
Okay. This sounds like another math person. I wonder if he knows Archimedes nuts.
Maybe. Megadiptes, where are you? So, like, you can always download an app called the Pinball Map. And the Pinball Map found out they have a cool, in here in Sacramento. Naked Indian Chief, there's a lot of really great stuff in NorCal, actually. NorCal's a great spot. Oh! Is this Fellowship Pinball?
I earned this.
I think so.
Yeah, you
All
did.
me.
This is what happens when you get your thing stolen. You get to play better modes.
That's right.
That's fascinating. As somebody who
Oh,
likes
bye,
airplanes.
bye, bye.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
that's
shit.
really
That
great.
was.
Oh, we absolutely are watching
Oh,
that.
no.
Oh,
Let's see that.
Oh, no.
Counted them up.
there it is.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Happy New Year! That's unfortunate.
Here we go.
Hate to see
I'm
it.
still beating old me.
Yeah, we get it.
You're beating
The
Bull
Jeff
1
formerly
Mariah.
known as Jeff.
You're beating
Wait, so
Bull
do I
1.
take over for your ball 1 now, or do you want your old bump?
To be fair, I did bring a trophy.
That's fine, we could do that. Oh man, in the Trumpy part of PA. Sorry about that. You know somebody? Where does Jonathan live? Bucks County. That's what it is. I don't know what kind of part of PA. That
Oh, no.
is, but
I opened the gates by accident.
You open the
again.
gates. That's the hardest thing
Sacramento's
not
not
to
a
do.
great place if you want real culture. You gotta hit the Bay.
Reaction.
What's the best place in the Bay for culture?
It's the street where your car gets broken into and your bag is stolen.
The Tenderloins.
That sounds pretty cultural.
Yeah, hate Ashbury.
Sack. The sack.
I will help you there.
Yes, the ring must be returned to Mordor.
Getting rid of that hair. Oh, she getting rid of that hair. We got a Jeff getting a haircut in here.
Ah.
Oh snap!
Snap.
All right.
What a failure.
You want
Wait,
one?
already?
Yeah, it's player one.
No, I dream.
I
Yeah,
kind
thanks.
of
Are
don't
we doing
want
it?
one.
Do you want to do
but
rock paper
I
scissors
feel like
for
it's
it?
only fair.
It's got to be up here.
All right.
You want one or two?
I want 2.
It is.
Damn it!
I'm back.
She's back, baby.
So, for people that don't know, Mariah has won rock, paper, and scissors against me for, it was what, like 5 or 6 years? Apparently it was only 3. It felt like a long time.
Are you that predictable?
Apparently, man, I felt like I was changing it up all the time.
Playing you like a goddamn fiddle.
That's what I'm saying, man. I got violined. It works. We're
Probably
good.
shouldn't have told that. You could have had huge advantage.
Whoa, don't do that.
Nice.
Oh my god, that is such a mean spot. Okay, we also could do fellowship. Let's do it. Oh, or not. Oh. No, you don't. Oh, that's cool. Zombies are cool. You gotta love when parents are just talking about, instead of their kids, they're talking about zombies.
No,
I
because that's the
approve of
last
that.
thing you really want to talk about is kids, right?
That's, you goddamn right. All right, here we go. We are playing.
I mean, kids are great, but it's like, you know, what do they do, really?
They poop and cost a lot of money. All right, there's one.
There you go.
Whoa. Let's not squander this. Let's see if we can get 2. That's 2.
So, Side Titch is here, and then she has Cage's power from next.
Cage is power from what?
Next? I don't know what that means, Joe. Tell me. I want to know, Joe Dude.
Joe Dude, give us the 411.
Give us the info, bro.
It looks like you can also, nope, not in time. You can
Restart
sneak,
the mode.
You can, well, you can not restart it. You can sneak in an extra jackpot during the like grace period.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You can restart the mode if you have got the multi-ball lit.
Nicolas Cage from the movie Next.
Oh, nice. Man, I do love a good Nicolas Cage movie. Bad Lieutenant, man.
Bad Lieutenant is wild.
Excellent
I think I
movie.
still have that on DVD.
What's that?
DVD
What's a
is the
DVD?
things that people convince us not to have anymore, and then they took away our ownership of everything we buy.
Well, you're not buying it. You're buying a license for it. Temporary license.
No thanks.
Oh.
I like my DVDs.
Come on, give me a shot. Firefighter was killed in the assassination attempt lived in my township. Wait, what? Sees 2 minutes into the future? You got to explain that one. Which firefighter are you talking about? That sounds like a crazy story.
Assassination attempt lived in my township. I don't know what that means, but that is
Heavy stuff right
that's
there.
heavy. I hope. Was this a recent thing, or is this like a scene from Next?
Next
That I
was-
don't know. Like,
Wasn't Next the one where they were like, it was like time travel kind of?
yeah, it's
Or
2
like
minutes
a-
into the future.
Right.
Izzy. There's a lot of Next chat in the, a lot of Next talk in the chat.
Wait, that, oh my lord, that had, what the heck is the name of that guy in Dogma that's not really a good actor, but the other guy's better? Come on, help me out here.
Wait, Dogma.
Wasn't he in Next? Isn't he the lead?
So Nick Cage is the lead in Next.
What am I thinking of? Paycheck. That's
Oh,
what I'm
Ben
thinking
Affleck.
of. Yes.
Ben Affleck's not a bad actor.
All right.
He's just been in some bad movies. He's also a good director and great writer.
True. That's true.
And he's also a Bostonian treasure, so I will.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna defend it
Yeah,
regardless.
you bet your ass I will.
Okay.
He actually played a really good Batman in really bad movies.
That's gotta be the worst to be an actor that's just like so ready to commit to a role and you just get handed a
That role almost killed him.
Pile
I
of
think
dog.
he's okay with it being done.
Well, we're cranking through jackpots right now.
Yeah, you're doing all right, bud. You're doing okay.
Keep it up.
Keep up the real good work, pal. Wait, I get to hear John Rhys Davis again.
Oh, super! There it is.
Oh, look at this friggin' guy. Must be nice.
Get more. Let's get some more.
Oh, the first Trump assassination attempt.
I haven't seen that movie.
Wild at Heart, Nick Cage, David Lynch, Laura Dern, What's Not to Love. That's a great one.
There we go. Sneak in another jackpot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think he was a good Batman. It's just that there's such bad movies.
I mean, I haven't seen a compelling DC or Marvel film in a good 10 years.
I mean, there's good stuff out there. I really liked the Marvels, actually.
I have not seen that. I got so burned on the formula.
Yeah, people that say there's no such thing as superhero fatigue are insane. Yeah, there is. It is. I kept it by the bathroom so I would spill it.
Do you normally store your drinking beverages in the bathroom?
Keep bringing it back.
Surrounded by thousands and thousands of dollars of high tech. Yeah, I do.
I'd say The Substance was probably one of the better films that we have seen in the last little bit.
I really liked the She-Hulk series on Disney Plus.
Yeah, that was
And
alright.
I did a break today, and I Must Break You. And it was Marvel Studios Series 1, and I got 2 autograph cards from She-Hulk.
Nice.
One's the lady from Hamilton,
The extra ball.
and then the other one is was She-Hulk herself.
Cool.
Tatiana Mosley, I believe.
So what got you into the idea and like historian aspect of pop culture?
So it's like I've always been a huge nerd, like a big comic book nerd, right? Like I have always been a part of it. Like when I was teaching, I would get little side gigs. Like I worked at Toys R Us just because I was a toy and comic book collector. I got a job at my local comic shop. So it was like one of those things where I just was like, I've always been a part of it. And when I got into comedy, I was like, oh, you could actually like, once I retired from teaching everything, I was like, oh, you could literally do this as a job if, you know, you're willing to do the work. And I just happen to know a lot of stuff about pop culture. Like I taught a pop culture course to my high school kids. So I did it like a history through pop culture to make kids entertained more intellectually.
I feel like that's a class that
Yeah.
kids would pay attention to.
Yeah, they did.
Pop
It was
culture.
enrichment though. So it was like it was basically summer school.
Gotcha.
So I've always been really big on like the significance of why you care about these things. So it's not just that it's neat, but it's also like why it's important. So like I just did a video for Heritage Auctions about the Nintendo game Dragon Warrior.
Okay.
And the thing that's really fascinating about Dragon Warrior is it's a game that was successful in America because it was a catastrophic failure. No, in America, it was a massive
this Fall
success
3?
in Japan. You're up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
this
want
is
to
it.
rock
You're up,
paper,
Jeff.
scissors.
I'm already done. I beat you.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock. You can't rock.
To see who gets to claim the points.
Claim it?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, you're doing it after the fact?
I finally watched The Marvels last week and really enjoyed it. Does that make me not a fan? I don't know. Does that?
No, I loved it. I really liked it. Like, but like, there's stuff when it comes out now. I'm like, I'll get to it.
Dude, the first Patterson Batman is amazing.
I love it. It's a
incredible.
detective. It's a detective.
Yeah, it's a film noir.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But so like, I was really excited because like I'll do videos about why you should care about certain video games or whatever. And a lot of it is just like, I love the fact that like, what an interesting story that Dragon Warrior failed in American markets because it was the first console-based JRPG that existed, right?
That's really unfortunate. Gotta replay it.
On consoles and like the NES, really.
Okay.
Yeah. So they were like, this is huge in Japan. We're gonna bring it over.
How could it not fail?
And just Americans weren't ready for it. They weren't ready for that style of like above camera, like Zelda's an action RPG, right?
Of course, yeah.
So
Well, jokes on them. JRPGs are enormous. now.
well, but they wouldn't have been if Dragon Warrior didn't eat shit, because it was so poorly selling that they figured out they were like, well, we can't throw them away, but we have all these expensive cartridges, because it was like they were so confident in this game that they like really upgraded it. And so they figured out that they could get people to play it by giving it away for free
that does work when you want to get people to do
to
something.
anybody who subscribed to Nintendo Power. So if you're a person like me
They
who
bribed
needed,
people to play the game.
yeah, I mean, it's not so much bribed. So they didn't bribe them. They just needed to get the game in the hands of people. And once they got a hold of it, they knew they'd love it. But nobody was interested in paying $50 or $60 for it.
Sure.
But getting it for free with a magazine, that's only $20. I mean, that's a given.
It's a no-brainer.
So like, and then they were right. They nailed it. So then people like that opened the door for Final Fantasy to come in a year later
The Illuminati.
into America.
Oh, hi, Nixie girl. I know her. Speaking of East Coasters and people from Massachusetts.
Oh, get back under there!
Yeah,
Wait, Mixie Girl's from Massachusetts.
she is.
Where?
Socket.
Woonsocket. Oh, she's a shore girl, huh? Might as well be from friggin' Rhode Island, kid.
Basically the same thing at this point. That's fascinating.
Get back in there! There we go. Gollum multi-ball.
Reevaluation.
But yeah,
of
so like,
Pat's
but
career
that's
is
the
gonna
stuff
be
that I find fascinating, right? Like that I think is really the cool. So it's not just like, here's a game that you like, but like, here's why this game is so important.
Well, now, like you said, we're dealing with the whole, like, you don't own media anymore. Even on Steam and other video game platforms, you're buying a license for the game.
Where am I trying to go?
You've got Ring Frenzy running, which means you need to hit all of the lit shots that have the 3 lights on them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You still got, it'll reset the timer if you can hit one. And you're still running, you're in Attack of Shelob, and I think you only got one more hit to go. So that right ramp is gonna complete your mode. And he's gonna do it, because there's no pressure.
Yeah, no pressure at all.
You gotta do it before that spider eats you.
That's what I wanted. I want a mystery.
Yeah, I think the OST sound kit is better. But, you know, respect to the original, man. You still got time. Probably get it. Oh, no! Oh,
It disappeared. That's okay.
here, flip. Ah, that micro switch is still acting up.
It's okay.
Oh, we're good. It finally came back to life. The vibration from the solenoids firing gives it enough jiggle for the switch to come back to life. If it is too tight. So. Let's see, we're talking about Pattison.
Talk about
10 years,
Pattinson,
Good
right?
Time, The Lighthouse, Batman, High Life, Tenet. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty decent list of
People
movies
not
after-
wanting him to be Batman was the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
They're like, he's a bad actor because he's in movies I don't like. I'm like, he doesn't even like those movies,
Yeah.
idiot.
That is not how it works. And he played a great emo sad Batman.
He was a great, yeah. Something about the way. Come on. Wow, they do not give you much of a ball save here, huh?
Even in Harry Potter, what did he play? The scar on his face? I forget. What was he?
Cedric Diggory.
There we go. Cedric Diggory on the pop culture instant. Man, you must be a non-alcoholic bar trivia like master.
Well, you know, my bills have been paid by trivia, right?
I did not.
So I was on a Netflix game show.
What? What Netflix game
It
show?
was called Bullshit. And it was half trivia, half lying. So it was like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? But you could lie your way
To victory?
to win to like more money.
Interesting.
If you didn't know the answer, but you could convince people you did. And I didn't necessarily need to convince anybody of it, but I did win a little bit of money. By a little bit of money, I mean $250,000.
Nice. That's kind of amazing.
It was all right. I'm not gonna lie.
So for people who don't know,
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, we're gonna watch that
You
one.
cheating piece of
Oh,
shit
here we
game.
go.
One stupid drain. That was a rude drain. It literally somersaulted right over my own. Yeah, but they.
That sucks.
Joe's saying, yeah, they cut me out of the episode.
Oh my
mostly.
god, we got 3 matches on 20.
So it looks like I failed. Like, it looks like I didn't win, but
you did.
They edited it to make it look like I lost. And there's
Why?
a million reasons why: bandwidth, time, distance. You know, who you want to showcase winning.
But they still cut you the money.
Still gave me the check, baby.
Still good. It's
Yeah.
green then. That's amazing. So what is the process like of getting on a game show?
It was a lot of work.
I'm curious.
lot of
This
spec
is
work.
this is a story that
All
needs
right,
to be
yeah,
told.
let's
I'm
do it.
gonna play while you tell the story.
So,
what is it like?
So basically, it really came down to like the thing about getting on game shows is like you don't always get on the first one you try out for, but they're always like the producers are always looking. Casting is how did that happen? That's not fair. After my ball 2 got drained immediately, you cheating son of a bitch.
I fixed it.
Yeah, I bet you did.
It likes
fixed in the specific way. Yeah,
fixed as in like
fixed it as
no
in
longer
like
can make another Lord of the
college
Rings.
basketball games. Yeah. But so basically, what happened is I tried out for a game show like years ago, and a lot of times these the casting people, they like if they really like you, they want you on. They like because they know you'll be interesting for the show, but also they want hope you win. So I had been like, this guy really liked me for quite some time, and he kept sending me different
Dick pics?
different stuff to like sign up for.
Got it.
Some I made it onto, and then others like I've been on a couple game shows. One I lost, 2 that I won.
Oh wow! So this is like a not a once in a lifetime.
No,
This
but I
is
mean,
a-
like I was on America Says, and I walked out with $250. So it's not like because we didn't win. It's a team of 4, and the big prize is only like 10 grand.
So for someone who is incredibly well versed in pop culture and or other knowledge, do you think that going on the game show circuit is a legit way to kind of like
Build a brand?
Yeah, like well, just not only a
Yes,
brand,
it
but
would
a
have been-
financial model.
Well, sure. Which is actually the only reason I was upset I didn't get that I was cut is because I was like, this would actually be really good for my career. Because it's like, oh, I'm doing
You're
the
on TV.
thing. I'm doing the thing, not just am I on TV, but I'm doing the thing that I'm well known for. So I'm like, I'm in my element. And like me and Howie had a really good, because Howie Mandel was the host. We had a good rapport.
Boy, he makes it around being host then, huh? Wasn't he?
Yeah.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Or not? Yeah. Wait, what was the?
I mean,
Not
he
the-
started
the
with
one with
the
the
case
case.
one.
What's
Yeah,
the
Deal
case
or No
one?
Deal.
That's the one.
He's also on America's Got Talent. And so, like, I mean, he was really great. He was a really nice guy. He was very kind.
Someone
I
asked,
actually-
is it possible for you to be on Jeopardy?
So I was in the talent pool in my 20s for Jeopardy, and I never made it. Is it possible? Yeah, I would just have to take the test and...
What is the test?
So you have like, there's like a test, like a general trivia test.
Just to make sure someone doesn't lie their way onto the game and
To make sure you're smart enough to compete.
Played. Got it.
Right, yeah. And it was a whole thing. Yeah, wanting to see you win makes me think of the movie quiz show. So it was basically one of those things where like I always wanted to be on Jeopardy, but I also walked away. Like I have a lot of friends that have been on Jeopardy, but I won more money than any of my friends did on Jeopardy. So like
you have been
it's
on
a
Jeopardy.
it's a small consolation prize. I loved Netflix for doing that. I loved the game. I loved all the people involved. I'm glad I got in on season 1 because they can't make it that easy to win as much money as I did for season 1. I mean, it was weird too. I was like in the zone and like really confident. And then
there's got to be like a what do you call it? Like kind of fever dream state you get to when you're just like kind of in the flow answering questions. I imagine. Like,
yeah,
what is it,
I
what
was
is
in
it
the
like?
zone, like, because I've been on camera a lot, so like I'm used to that. I'm a performer, so like you kind of learn how to like deal with, when to, like I have good comedic timing, and so it was really just entertaining and fun. But I was in the zone, and by being in the zone, I kind of didn't realize, like, I walked away with 250 because I had locked in 75, so no matter what, I was leaving 75. And once I hit the $250,000 question, I realized that if I got it wrong, I treated every dollar like it was in my bank account as I was playing.
That seems smart.
And so, like, in my head, I wasn't like, because I am a bit of a risk taker, so I knew that I would blow it if I gambled too much. So I treated everything like it was.
What's the betting strategy for Jeopardy? Like, how do you
Jeopardy?
Or I'm sorry, the show that you were on, because
There wasn't really any betting. It was just answering questions.
okay. But like in terms of like walking away with money versus not walking away with money.
I didn't. If I lost more than like once I realized that I wasn't comfortable losing $175,000, I was like, that's more than half. So when I had 75, it went from